Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more NTW 3 for you today, and this is an insanely good battle. We've got a nice 3v3 hit, and it is apparently got like, some of the biggest land battles ever. Line battles ever. So I mean, this could be a really good one, and I can't wait to see just like two long lines of French and Russians going head to head against each other, and seeing who's got the greatest will to stand in their rank and file and fire until the death. But yes, we are on Borodino today, and yeah, we kind of already, like, the battle's changed very much from what happens in history. The French are kind of like already managed to flank the Russian position on this road, and are now attacking from like the top up here, like kind of getting nearly around like where the redoubts would be, which I'm pretty sure like somewhere like around here. These are supposed to be the redoubts. You can see that we have it's corps today. We're not using our armies. We have like the corps armies. We have Victor here. We have who looked like he's about to be attacked. Looked like Victor was about to be attacked. We also have Ney. Ney has some stuff over here. Most of his army is now on this road, and we also have the Guard Imperial somewhere there, just coming up now up the road. So yeah, actually, I was studying most of the units here, and we actually have probably more non-French units than that are French units. I mean, probably the Guard Imperial makes them the bulk of the French units. Victor has a lot of like German units, as does Ney. Ney has even like Portuguese as well. We've got like Portuguese grenadiers here. So we've got all sorts of like just non-French units fighting the Russians today. So yeah, we have obviously 3 Russian corps as well facing off. I'm pretty sure we have Romanov somewhere. Where is he? There he is, Konstantin Romanov. I don't know who else we have. Who else? We have Karl Bagovo, also Bagovo. I don't know how you pronounce that. I probably butchered the name, but well, it happens. And then I actually don't know who the 3rd general is for the Russians. I haven't seen it, like the unit. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe there isn't one, but I'm pretty sure there is if it's a 3v3. But we will find out at some point. But we can see the Russians are actually making a dash here with some dragoons. They're going to go for, well, it looks like, I'm not quite sure. It looks like they're going for this cavalry. They thought they could take out this cavalry and then go for this infantry. This is Ney's like Oldenburg infantry here. I presume it can't form square. That's why it's desperately trying to set up. Yeah, they're walking at the moment, but I'm sure they'll start running in a moment. The French, the Russians, sorry, also got some hussars here that are going like dead for the center of the formation. Yeah, there you go. A few volleys from the Westphalians and the Oldenburg infantry, scaring off these dragoons, which is what they intended to do. But yes, also don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment show your support if you're enjoying watching Napoleon Total War 3 content and would like to see some more. Also, thank you very much, guys, for getting us the 3K subs. We hit it last night, and yeah, just can't thank you guys enough for all the support. And let's keep it up. And 2021's only just started, so I'm sure we can get a lot further, like with that sub count as the year goes by. But yeah, the only fight that you really missed is just kind of like a little cavalry skirmish here. Some Chevaliers of the French got routed, I think, by this this hussar unit here. And this was before this infantry had all pushed up here. And so yeah, the French have lost 1 cavalry unit, but it wasn't like a major fight, so I wasn't really gonna just show that. Yeah, that's the other general. Okay, so we don't know where the other one is. We have the lifeguards though here, obviously, the Russians. So you get some really good like infantry. Like lifeguard Russian infantry is really good, I have been told. Not really using myself personally, but yeah, from other people's experiences, they said very good. But yeah, it looks like the Russians are trying to be very aggressive here. Looks like they want to get their dragoons in amongst the French formations here. I mean, there's a lot of cavalry on this side that they'd have to break through. And these couple of infantry units, I mean, they'll probably do just fine. Especially if the cavalry just stands in front of them. They need to kind of flank them to avoid that musket fire. But as you can see here, it looks like they're going to charge in. Chevaliers are going to respond. Wasn't a great charge from the French. Might need some more cavalry. Oh, I don't know, that might be enough. You need to be careful though, this infantry here. It's turning to face this fight. Yeah, it doesn't need to be firing because it will just rout its own troops. Yep, look at that. Just gotta be careful. Might lose a lot of French cavalry inadvertently from doing that. Lost about 1, which is lucky, but it could have gone so much more wrong. But there you go. They got rid of a dragoon unit. That's a good unit to get off the battlefield. And now it looks like the French are still pushing onto this this village here, which is what's it even called? It's called You know what? I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's that one there. It's that village there. There's a lot of villages on this map, and yeah, this is the one that they're pushing on. Look at this artillery piece, by the way. It's a 12-pounder, and there's 4 of them. Insane. So yeah, this thing's gonna be putting chunks into the French line, I am sure. Into whatever. Oh, and the French are making a push with their cavalry. French making a push with all sorts of Guard Imperial cavalry, mostly. I think this is the most scary French unit. They've got the Grenadier Cheval, 120 men, but they've also got this Chevalier Rouge, which I presume is a pretty good unit. I'm pretty sure it's like... Oh, look at that. They've just found all the Russian infantry. Look, just like that. Wow. Yep, look at that. So much Russian infantry back here. A lot of line infantry ready to go. This is all... This all just seems to be basic line infantry. Not like guard infantry like that's in that village. So there you go, and look at this. It goes on forever. There's like another layer back here. It is just going on and on and on. Oh, this is going to be hard for the French to break through, but I think they may have enough. They may need to like maneuver this center here, which is Victor's center, over to the left. There seems to be a lot of infantry on that left-hand side. Seems like the right, I think like the most extreme of the left is this unit here. Oh, there's a unit running. Okay, who's running? Oh, so the French just got routed there. Some Chevalier just got routed by some, I don't know, some cavalry unit of the Russians over there. Yeah, this is the left, the most extreme left of the Russians by the looks of it. And it's a guard cavalry, it's a life guard cavalry, Cuirassier. 132 men. These boys here, they're going to do a lot of damage. They're going to do a lot of damage. Can't wait to see them in action. Yeah, you can see we've got all the guards down here. Looking awesome as well in their fancy uniforms. The Russian guards, I think, look really, really good. Don't know why. I think a lot of the guard units do look very good. I think probably the British probably look the least impressive. They don't look much different to their normal line infantry. In my opinion, anyway. This 12-pounder is getting seriously close to the front line, though. Look at this, and it's putting holes into this light infantry unit here. It's Laguerre. He's getting, like, picked apart. I would not want to be hit directly by a 12-pounder. They have got a life guard ready to support if they need to, so that is a good sign. That is a very good sign. You can see they're actually shifting a lot of their infantry back to the center here. So maybe they're not going to extend that extreme right as far as you as first expected. And you can see that they've got a Cuirassier unit back here as well. And here we go. The first line battle has begun. The Russians are already underway firing, and the French will respond very shortly, I'm sure. French, I mean, what we've got over here dueling, probably a lot of the Germans. Yeah, we've got Wettenberg infantry units here. Or Württemberg, I should say, not Wettenberg, Württemberg. I can hear some charging going on. Who is charging? Oh, the French. Look like they went for a charge. The Chevaliers here. But they got put, like, scared off by these guard units here. It looks like a lot of German units here. There are obviously some French in here, but there's a lot of German. And again, the Russians has gone up and scared Chevalier as a Hessian Chevalier, and we can see that the Tartars here. Tartar Uhlans. That's cool. They look a bit like the Poles, to be honest, but I'll ignore that. See from a French perspective. Oh, beautiful. Look at that line. Looks awesome. It really does. Just enjoying the musket fire is amazing. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. But I think they've just occupied the building over here. Yeah, they have put some light infantry lifeguard into there. And you can see infantry is now pushing forward. They've got grenadiers from Portugal. Need to be careful here, though. Look at this. This light infantry here is just shooting to the back of these grenadiers. These are good units. Wettenberg grenadiers. Not holding to them. But they have got the cavalry in amongst the artillery. I think they have maybe scared off the artillery. Yeah, they've destroyed it entirely, I think. Look at that. The guns are gone. That Chevalier may return. It may return. The lifeguard has formed square, so I mean, I expect they could do so. But yeah, they got rid of the gun. That's a big win there for the French, I think. Get rid of that 12-pounder is an absolute pain. You can see they're stacking up infantry here, ready for an assault onto this building. And this line battle is huge. If these ones go, there could be a big, big line battle. The French haven't lost masses, I'd say, looking at the bodies there. Don't know how many the Russians really lost. You just see, like, going down the line, all the smoke just firing out. Awesome. You can barely see the units, so you're like looking at the unit cards when you're like in that sort of view there. This is a tiny little unit here. Just getting distracted, but this is a tiny little unit of line infantry. It's just a tiny little part of, like, I don't know, Schwarzenberg and Lib. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Probably not. 55 men. Is that all is that their entire like population or something that they've just mobilized? I don't know. The Russians falling back though in some areas. In the center here, giving a bit of ground. I mean, now that they're giving ground, we can see how many they've lost. Not many. Not lost many at all. I mean, they're losing a lot over here by the looks of it. Taking a lot of morale damage. I mean, it's not going to be losses. That is how these units are going to be like routed. It's going to just be morale. Over here, these guys will have plenty of morale. This is all the guards here. They're still not even started dueling it out, and they are facing the guard themselves. It's going to be guard against guard. I think the French guard probably looks some of the fanciest. I think blue and white and red, just such a good look. This is the young guard here. Lots of guard of like chasseurs and young guard. You can see the French pushing up again. They're taking a lot of casualties. You can see, look at all that scattered there, but they're making a good push. The Russians taking a lot as well, actually. We've got some like Flemish chasseurs setting up here. They certainly want to get back because they can shoot from a lot further back than the than this line infantry here, or this the lifeguards here. See, they're gonna, yeah, they're putting some nice volleys into the back of these guys. They, like this, got about 3 or 4 kills. But yeah, they would not stand a chance. They just duels like at normal range. They need to get a bit further back. Looks like a lot of the carryover here has been destroyed for both sides, French and Russian. Looks like the Russians have got some out here that the French are keeping an eye on. But it looks like it is going to be mainly a huge infantry battle. Look at the size of this thing. The French, like, fully overwhelmed the Russians. I don't know where there was another, like, Russian section back here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's already in the line. Looks like they're already sending more stuff to the center over here. Well, not the center, but the left, you could say. Yeah, it looks like they're actually going to replace. So those line infantry, though, were all the way over here. That we're going to support over there. Look like they're now going to be taking on the guard, and it looks like the guard for the Russians is now going to be reserve. Maybe transferred to the right, I don't know, possibly. Or maybe kept here. But maybe they just don't want it in first. They just want to keep it protected a little bit. Go back into the French lines, go and have a look at what's going on here. Oh, good. The crackle and smell of musket fire. Excellent. Remedies anything. Got another 6-pounder here, though. This might be in canister range? No, it's not. I think they're trying to take out the other artillery up there. But the French have got other ideas. They've got some Westphalian Chevalets coming in. They're going to go in for this artillery. And they got a nasty volley just as they charged in. They got routed before the Russian artillery did. They did kill a good amount of the crew, but that was a really nice defense in the end by the Russians. It was a little last ditch. But they did. It was lucky that this unit here fired off point blank range. We got a lot of kills here. The French are coming forward. That's another French cavalry unit that's gone, though. And they're still not engaged over on this side. They're still giving ground to the Russians. They actually are engaging. I think these are Voltigeurs, though. These are actually, yeah, they might be in range, even if they're not even like Voltigeurs and Tirailleurs. Like, I'm pretty sure Voltigeurs and Tirailleurs, they were like light infantry, or they like typically are light infantry, so they could fire further. Same with chasseurs. They're usually typically light infantry. So maybe they can just fire further. I doubt it though. If these line infantry over here are replying, then I'm presuming they're just firing at line infantry distance. Thing is that they're going to have to start thinking about attacking this little village here, the French. Because the French are getting flanked by these Russians firing here. So they've got some, this is like Finnish lifeguard? Finlandsky? They might be. I don't know. Oh, the Russians have got cavalry behind? They got some cavalry behind him. He's getting routed by dragoons here. Württemberg dragoons. I don't know what they were going for. Maybe the artillery here? I think they were. They're going for this artillery piece. They failed. So it's another Russian cavalry gone. Dropping like flies, they are cavalry at this moment. Yeah, look at this. These chasseurs here, these ones are getting... I presume these are like Flemish or something like that. They're getting some nice little shots here on these... this line infantry. We'll get there eventually. This line infantry. And you can see they're just dropping like flies. They're just picking off, shooting the officers. Anyone that's of authority. French have lost their first line infantry though. This one kind of did get flanked and murdered. What was it? It was probably a German, wasn't it? Yeah, Mecklenburg. And Schleswig. In fairness, the Russians have got quite a few that are ready to break as well. You can see they're starting to drop over here. Looks like the cavalry though is getting ready for the Russians. They've got a big cuirassier unit here. 112 had originally. Down to 100 though. That could easily do a lot of damage to this French left. Looks like they're going to try and go around and duel this cavalry here. I mean, if they can get it round and into this forest and then attacking these French cavalry here, then they could just go down this entire line if they wanted to. The French, though, look at this. It's a brutal front line. I mean, this cannon here is still putting holes into the French as well. Yeah, it's firing canister. It's firing canister now. And this unit here, the 72nd line, is just not having a good time. It's just broken as well. And it'll probably move on to the next one either side. See that they're now dueling here. They've got some more 72nd line here. These are some proper Frenchmen. No German counterfeits. Bringing up more infantry though. We've got more. This is all the reserves. This is the grenadiers and stuff that they had prepared to go in here. And then they changed their mind. And now the Russians are being aggressive on this side. They're going to come forward and challenge the French. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's not... French haven't got masses here. It is guards, so they probably can all form square. They've got their big Grenadier Cheval to face the big cuirassier unit. But who knows? This Russian line, man. It's on the break of like going. And what we got here? We've got another little Chevalier unit coming up. And it's going to come and try and deal with this gun once and for all. And they might have just done it. This time the Russians didn't pay attention. And yeah, they just got in. The line infantry there is just going to try and turn and fire. This cavalry is going to get in and out. That cavalry just got in and out and took them all out. And look at this. This is a real issue here. Look at this. Got cuirassiers in behind. But they're not going for the infantry. And they may just get fired upon by 4 units of infantry here. Look at this. Here we go. Got Polish infantry here firing to the back. And will this be like... That could be costly. Because this cavalry, if you can hold them up long enough, this infantry here could fire into the back and get a lot of kills. A general's been killed. This was a general? Here was this dragoon unit that went in? Oh, Karl von Noring, yeah. I guess he was. So that was the other general. So we had Noring, we have Bagavur, and we have Konstantin Romanov, I presume. I'm definitely pronouncing the names wrong, but I don't really care. At this point, I just... You deal with it. Here we go. The Crass is going in. Look how many units they're attacking this Crass unit. 1, 2, 3. And they're going to try... Are they broken, though? 3 was 1 too many, perhaps. But the Russian line is also, like, starting to falter. Seeing a lot of infantry units starting to break. They're starting to be aggressive here in the center. Look at this. They're pushing up heavy here. A lot of guard going up. And the French have been pushed out of the village. The dragoons here. Why do these dragoons go in? They're formed square. These guards form square. And there you go. The French cavalry managed to rout the big Crasser units. And this Lancer unit here probably came in handy. It's a very good Lancer unit, I think. And yeah, now the Russians are kind of in retreat on this side. The French, though, have taken an absolute beating. As of the Russians, I will admit, like, they've lost a lot. Like, over here, the French lost so many men. So many men you can see from that angle. Looks like the Russians were going to send their lifeguard Crassiers over to go and help. But I don't know why. I also don't know why the French have moved the Grenadier Cheval over. Because they really need that here, probably. They need to start sending more stuff to this side. They've not cleaned up this side, but they don't need to keep pushing on this left. They need to start transferring stuff from the left back to the center. Because there is not much here holding back the Russian Guard. It's not over, this fight. The Russian Guard can still just turn this around. And the Guard Imperial is at risk of being cut off. It's not over. They need. Oh, geez, there's still some artillery back here somewhere because they just, like, this French unit here just got absolutely pounded by artillery. The Russians still have a few tricks up their sleeve, it would seem. There it is. That's the other artillery piece. What have we got back here? Another 12-pounder. This time it's only 2. Let's have a volley. A volley for the subscribers. Only the subscribe can enjoy this, though. Very, very nice. Kind of missed the entire... I think it missed everything, though. It seems like just missed those infantry. French have got some cavalry behind here. What are they dealing with? Is this a line infantry unit? Yeah, it is. And the Russians broke. I think they're going to try and stop this cavalry. I guess, yeah, you can still be aggressive on this side because they probably want to take out this artillery piece, but they need to start sending stuff back this way. So the Russians have actually kind of given up their push. They were pushing up this hill, and they've decided to turn around. Maybe because they saw the artillery? I'm not sure. Now they're going to try and transfer everything back here, I think, to try and face the French. So it looks like they're going to maybe try and make a line here along this road. This is where these infantry units are here. We've got Abraham Reichel. An interesting name. But yeah, it looks like they're going to try and make a line on this this road here. And this will be where they'll now make their next stand. But yeah, they've routed the gun over here, no surprise. And they've got a tiny little Russian enclave over here that's just being harassed by some troops from Victor's Corps. We've got some Hessian grenadiers here. They look quite cool. Not sure if I'm a fan of the brown hats, though. What else we got? Line infantry. Line infantry. Yeah, a lot of Polish line infantry here as well. The French are still sending in what they got here. Cavalry here. Goons. But here we go. The next line battle's underway. The Russians going to start lining up. Oh boy! That was nice. And you know when the guards are arriving, because they've got entirely different flags, and they've got like the Tsarist flag. They got the flag of the Tsar. They're going to fight for the Tsar to the death. The Russian guards do look nice as well. The Russian and the French guards are probably some of the best. Let's get rid of the map for a bit. Enjoy this. Enjoy a volley from the guards if they actually fire. Some of them did. The furthest ones did. Come on, men. Men are dying all around you and you're not doing anything. You're the hope and belief of this army. And there's more. Oh, here we go. Big charge. Grenadier Cheval going in. This is a huge charge here. They're trying to just rout the center. And the response is to send forward the lifeguard cavalry of the Russians. This could be huge. They probably want to get some infantry in there for the French to get involved. I can't actually tell if the French flags disappeared all of a sudden in here. It's not matter. It's all the way back here. That's why. Here we go. And then there's going to be some infantry charges as well. Got some line infantry getting involved. Looks like the French are very strong at the moment. They're pretty happy in here. Got Russian infantry falling back. And it's just going to be the cuirassiers and the Grenadier Cheval in here. And now look at this, they're setting up a new line infantry position here. They need to be careful, they can't have these units firing, because they're just firing to the back of their own cuirassiers here. Fire on this side though, where the French are still pushing hard. Some light infantry from Normandy. There you go, there's proper French. Some proper French units. And there you go, the cuirassiers look like they're falling back. The guard, the Grenadiers Cheval won that. Not in numbers though. I guess they won in that they forced the cuirassiers back. And these cavalry's in behind. Look at this, dragoons still here. These guys are tired though. I mean, so are the cuirassiers. They're very tired. This could be a pretty appalling fight. An appalling charge. The French need to just push up and then they can get some volleys onto this cuirassier unit. It is pretty brutal right now for the Russians. They're in a really rough state. Look at the officers. Like, you see the officer just like put his pistol forward, he'll load it, fire it. Another charge going forward here. Some Saxon line infantry. These men will betray the French at Leipzig. But for now, they're loyal to the Emperor. The Russians getting forced back here. Some lifeguards that hadn't fallen back like the rest of the line had, and they're getting absolutely butchered. 75 men left, 28 men left. That was a unit of 128 at one point. The Russians are being aggressive on this flank though. They're sending around some line infantry. But I don't know how it's quite got here, but it's going to get... Oh, we got some Russian cavalry here. I thought this was French cavalry. No, the Russians got cavalry, some hussars in here. They're going after the Portuguese dragoons. Poor Portuguese. They're having a rough time. Even when they're fighting for the French, they have a rough time. The Russian left here, the Russian right is basically gone. The French are basically just enveloping now. But there's still hope that they can break the French centre. It's looking really weak. They have got some reserves though. Like some Grenadiers of the line here. Look at that unit. That looks awesome. The basic Grenadiers of the line look really, really nice as well, I think. They need to be they're loading, but they shouldn't be firing. They're way behind the front line. But, oh, we also got a cavalry charge here. What's this on? Got some chasseurs being attacked. These, like, Flemish chasseurs here. They'll probably die. That's a shame. Yeah, there you go. And now we've got Mortier. He might be going up. I'd risk him. I think he's probably got a decent chance of winning that fight. If not, I mean, you got some Fusilier chasseurs here. They could probably do some damage. And here we go. The Guard is now in action. I think it's the first action it's really seen, or proper action. It's had a few skirmishes, but nothing major. This is certainly some area I think that the Russians should have taken advantage of. And there you go, the unit there is broken in the back for the Russians. They should have taken advantage of this because the Guard's so small. Look at the size of it. I know they probably transferred some stuff around. But, like, there's not many units. And if they got, like, a main Russian army with a lot of line infantry, they could have probably overwhelmed it. Even the Russian Guard probably could have overwhelmed it. Russian Guard over here. Rank by rank. Firing. And the French are pushing forward again. Look, it's just so scary when you see them push forward in their big columns. Got some Chevalier Lancers, these the red ones, the Rouge Lancers. They're in amongst them. They've been fighting so long and they're still alive. 28 of them. Decent charge to the line infantry. Thing is, if you form square and you're near line infantry, you're going to get nasty volleys, and these guys are going to get shot in the back, possibly. Yeah, look at this. Shot in the back, and that's going to do a lot of damage for morale. These Polish infantry here are going to get a lot of these line infantry. Where are the Poles? Who knows? But yeah, look at that. That unit never formed up properly, and it just got obliterated. Another line infantry coming up to replace it, though. But yeah, as I said, this flank's already gone. And you can see the Russians are getting surrounded. So it looks like the French are going to win today at Borodino. Like they did in history. There you go. That unit's broken. They're breaking on charge. It's not a good sign. Here we go. Another volley here from Voltigeurs. The Russians coming in. They are going to make it, though. They are going to make it. But they broke on impact. That one did. Anyway, this one didn't break quite on impact. But it's not looking great on morale. There it goes. Yeah, they're in a rough spot. It looks like it's the guards left. And what we've got in here, we've got the Chevalier Lancers again. These guys just... The Rouge Lancers, man. They carry on. They don't even care. They'll fight on to the death. You see the eagle there of the Russian Empire. It's holding on. And there you go. The sensor's broken. Everything's gone for the guards. I'm not quite sure what's left. Really. Oh, they're sending a guard unit here. That's a grenadier unit, actually. It's the part of the guards. Yeah, I think it's just what's in this building here. Got some more guards in here. Just so all the guards get put into the building. Keep them protected. I think that's what they were a bit of a problem though with the Russians. They protected their guard far too much. And they use it when it's too late. And here we go, the Cuirassier like lifeguards getting fully used now. I think they could have pushed the Russians on this flank and taken out the Guard Imperial with their guards. I think they had the better cavalry and the better infantry. Possibly. I might be wrong. But I think they could have beaten them. It's just unfortunate they lost this 12-pounder. This 12-pounder was really annoying the French here. And shame about losing the other one. Because those guns in the front line really were annoying the French. You can see that they've routed the cavalry now. It's just down to this building. And I imagine they'll probably storm it with... well, Grenadiers of the line are going in first. I presume that the guard would get the honor of storming this building. Maybe not, but it's some light infantry lifeguard in here. Looks like the Grenadiers probably will mop these guys up. The morale difference is just pretty appalling. There you go. Building captured. I'm not really sure what's left. As we have the map up. Nothing really left.
We have killed their
A general dead? Horatio's general died. Don't know why Nelson's here, but there you go. There you go. So this one was sent in by J-Master, who was playing as Ney's army, like the French, German army that was there. You also had like Lemonhead, who was playing as... pretty sure he was playing as... not the guard, he was playing as... Oh, why can't I remember? Victor. Sorry, he's playing as Victor's army. It was Victor's corps, who was kind of like also like a Confederation of the Rhine and French army. So that's a lot of Germans were here today fighting for the French. Then we had the Guard Imperial being played by Implex here, who got nearly as many kills as he had men. There you go, nearly every man got a kill. But yeah, certainly he lost very few men. You can see the size of his army. It's tiny. Any of these Russian armies could have probably taken him on. Maybe bar the Guard. But maybe, I don't know, the Guard may have been able to take out the other Guard. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, the Russians vastly outnumbered, well not vastly, but did outnumber the French, and they probably could have used those numbers, certainly against like the Guard of Implexes here. But yeah, so this was sent in by J-Master, sent into my Discord. If you'd like to send in your own like replays of NTW3 or any Total War, then do join the Discord. The link will be down in the description. Please feel free to send me whatever replays you have, and I'll see if they're worthy to get onto the channel. But yeah, so well done to Lemonhead, to J-Master and Implex for their winning. Unfortunate there for King's Cross, for Horatio and Kyle. They fought very well, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough today. And Borodino, like in history, was lost by the Russians. Then we have the kills here for J-Master with his Ney's corps. His light infantry here, his Wettenberg light infantry, 203 kills. And he's got some dragoons here, 157, 155 this light infantry. Some really good kills there. And then everything after that kind of trails into less than 100. But there you go. There are the kills if you want to have a look at them. But there you go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this NTW3 battle. I certainly did. Was certainly some huge line battles going on. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.